we can keep this up. It's early in the morning, and I'm playing Cold War Zombies on Forsaken, obviously. Welcome, by the way. Uh, it is snowing, like almost blizzard levels, snowing. So I'm in a very chill mood, just nice, cozy, and warm. Just want to relax, play some zombies, talk to some folk, and spread some ideas and opinions. Because today, in an hour or so, Vanguard Season 1 drops. I'm not an extreme hater on Vanguard. I really don't mind the multiplayer. I actually kind of like the multiplayer. Zombies, obviously, I hate it. It is not. I refuse to believe it is zombies. But I won't play it. Unless there's a massive turning point at some point, like they put out a new map. You never know. It's going to take a miracle to save that game zombies. And I don't really believe in miracles. But Cold War Zombies, I will take. I personally really enjoyed Cold War Zombies. I personally also enjoyed the multiplayer. I'm not a picky person. If me and my friends are having a fun time playing it, I'll have no issues with it. Anyway, how we all doing?
Strike team. Psych office mission priority 1.
What the hell is my sensitivity? Okay.
4 Omega.
Just feels
Bring him
higher
home.
than normal.
Hostile search detected at helipad.
I'm also trying to level up my AMP 63, which I also believe is just called the PM63 in just the original Black Ops. Either way, I really like the dual wield version of this gun in multiplayer, but also in zombies. It's just really fun to use. So I figured, why not level it up? Gives us something to do. I've been trying to stream Black Ops 3 Zombies with David, but he's hard to reach. And playing with him, if you've seen any zombies play with David, he really likes to go down. I do just kind of be stabbing people. When really I should be shooting them. Here I am trying to level up a fucking pistol. So why am I not using said pistol? Let's go. Okay. So I did want to talk about my, I guess, opinions, my thoughts on Cold War. Now that its life cycle is pretty much over. Unless I'm playing zombies, then I keep this for the zombies. I got Cold War pretty much when it first came out. I had moved to a new place. I was living on my own, or with roommates, but I was pretty much on my own. Didn't have any friends where I was living. When I wasn't at school, I had nothing to do, so I remember picking up Cold War. Let's see, almost. Jesus Christ. So I ended up playing it a lot, especially with my friends back home, because it's the only way I could communicate with them. I mean, I religiously played this game. And I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but that's because people ride the dick of Modern Warfare 2019. Now, I don't hate Modern Warfare 2019, but I'm sick of people riding its dick like it's the greatest thing ever created. I'm sorry, no. But no Call of Duty has ever been the greatest Call of Duty ever created since Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops 2, good game, but I still prefer Modern Warfare 2. Either way. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm not a picky person. If I can have fun with my friends on it, I'll be perfectly fine. But I also feel like as a society of gamers, some big gamer energy, we have also become very indulged and entitled what we receive. You know, people will sit there and say, oh, release the game. The devs will say, well, the game's not ready to be released. And they'll say, well, we don't give a fuck, release the damn game. Okay, so the devs released the game. Obviously, it's a broken mess because it wasn't ready to be released. And then the people are mad. They're screaming, saying you released an unfinished game. A perfect example is Cyberpunk. Now, I'm not trying to condone that game was in any condition to play regardless, but I recall the devs saying on multiple occasions, like, yo, it is not ready to be released. And the fans being like, we don't care, give us the fucking game. So they gave them the game. Wasn't ready. They got absolutely dogged on. And there's a lot of unfair treatment of games nowadays. I've noticed that more and more and more. Which is fine. People are entitled to their own opinions. I don't sit back at the end of the day feeling butthurt because someone doesn't like Cold War when I personally enjoy it. I'm not going to sit there and fucking cry myself to sleep at night because someone doesn't like something that I personally like. That's life, is it not? Not everybody's going to like what you like, and that's perfectly fine. Not everyone's meant to like what you like. The moment that someone does, then personal biases or whatnot become unimportant. And where, in a way, having a personal bias in some situations is not important, in other ways it is very important. Having a personal bias is what makes you you. Oh, this is so juicy. All I'm saying is gamers just need to learn to shut the fuck up and let others have a good time. If someone else enjoys Cold War, why is it any of your business to go out of your way and make them feel shitty or stupid for liking it? And if someone doesn't like it, who are you to fucking go out and tell them they're stupid for not liking it? Just fucking pick up your controller, your fucking mouse and keyboard, whatever the fuck you're playing on, and have a good time. Just fucking have a good time. Shut up and play your fucking video games. It's not that hard. Fuck's sakes.
And you can't think beyond destroying it.
Wow.
The Forsaken represents a weapon to which the West has no answer. Zykov will show us where he is hidden, or suffer the consequences.
I just want Deadshot, bro. Of Deadshot Daiquiri. Now, if you couldn't tell, I'm a fucking Zombies fanboy. I have been for a lot of years. I've never truly delved too deep into making Zombies content on my channel, because I don't know, I guess it's just, I don't know, I felt like it never really had a place, or I didn't really know how I wanted to pursue it. Because I'm all about no production quality, really, in my videos. I've just always preferred that style. Like, yeah, editing can be important, and I'm sure I'll get into editing at some point, but for the most part, I just like when I can sit down, in front of a microphone, pick up my controller, and shoot the shit while I play a video game. That's kind of what my appeal has always been, especially with Zombies. I grew up watching, you know, the Syndicate Project, Tom Syndicate. He played Zombies primarily. First video I ever watched of his was when he played on 5, and it was just him sat in front of a fucking microphone, recording himself playing Zombies and shooting the shit. It's just, I guess that's how I am. Either way, I'm sorry, I'm really bad at talking to a screen when I'm by myself. Hence why anytime I'm recording or doing a live stream, I guess, you'll see me with a friend. It's better that way. Either way, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a real good time. Wah! Okay, let's get this abomination out. Come here, bitch.
There's no way I'm gonna let you ruin my big moment, Requiem.
Wah, 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 wah.
They can't stop the bulldozer!
But, yeah, I didn't play too much multiplayer on Cold War. Like, I played a fair amount, I won't lie. I definitely played a fair amount.
Finish this.
But I also know that I played more zombies. Which is usually how it goes in a Black Ops game. I've always been a multiplayer guy, but I've always gone to, I guess, Modern Warfare or Infinity Ward stuff for the multiplayer. Treyarch, I always go for zombies.
Warning.
Like I said, I fucking love zombies. Always have. And after Black Ops 4, I didn't play Black Ops 4. In my personal opinion, Black Ops 4 Zombies is garbage. People can say whatever they want about Cold War Zombies. I think Zombies in Cold War, though, actually was decently well received. From what I had seen online, a lot of people had complaints with the multiplayer and the engine more than the zombies itself. I think a lot of people actually somewhat enjoyed zombies. Because it was taking all the great things about that worked about zombies in the past, like the classic things and the new things, and then putting them all in one. It took the armor system from Black Ops 4, but then also threw in the classic perks again. This to me was an amalgamation of things that just made zombies great in the first place. Throw it all together, and this is the melting pot of everything. And it turned out. So why Treyarch ditched that formula for Vanguard, I don't know. Makes no sense to me. I think it is the stupidest thing they could have done, not having round-based gameplay in zombies. It's formulaic. Yes, it's the same thing almost every game, but it works. Zombies players know what they're getting into, but they like what they're getting into. That's why they still play it. Call of Duty has shown time and time again there's ways of making interesting that works. Do I fault them for toying around with the idea of something new? No. I think it's healthy to have that striving, I don't know. I think it's just normal to have that need to strive for something different and something that you believe could be more than what it's been for the past how many years? You know, ever since World at War. You look at how much zombies has changed since World at War. Something that just started off as a little side project for the devs. You know, even they would have looked at zombies today and been like, if you would have showed developers back in 2008 when working on World at War what zombies is and what it's become, they'd look at you and go, what? Like, this is an actual... But people are invested in this. And that's where I got my introduction. Before I started even watching Syndicate, I played World at War Zombies for the first time at my friend's house, and I was absolutely terrified. That opening screen of the zombies running in that field terrified the hell out of me.
Raptor 1 will circle back. Soldier on, Requiem. Done here.
Oh my god. One thing I will say, the drawback of Cold War Zombies, is it just me or did everyone else find it really easy? Like, even before you get all these crazy upgrades for the perks and, like, being able to knife one hit up until round 11 because you have the upgraded knife. And then also just the upgraded weapon tiers, upgraded perks, Aether Shroud, and the other specialist abilities that you have. even before then, it was super easy. But like once you start upgrading everything, like all the things I mentioned, perks, your specialist ability, your weapons, it just becomes so fucking easy. It is so hard. Almost, may I say it, damn near impossible to die in this game. Is it impossible? No. Is it damn near impossible? I'd say so. It's pretty hard to actually die in this game. Like, yeah, I've died. I've gone down. But if you have Aether Shroud and you're using it wisely and, you know, you have all the required perks, like... And there's no perk limit. If you have no perk limit, come on. The options are absolutely endless in this fucking game. So yeah, it's pretty easy to make it to high rounds on this game. I would say the hardest maps are probably, personally for me, the hardest maps are probably D Machine, and Forsaken. Just for the sake that I absolutely hate the Megaton. He is the most annoying enemy, the most annoying boss zombie in this game for me. And Forsaken just for the Abomination. Because he's one of those bosses that you just can't shoot until he's dead. You have to wait for the opportunity of the mouth to be open, blow off his head or whatever. But for the most part, for them being what I would consider the hardest maps of this game, they're not difficult whatsoever. They're not at all that difficult. Also, another thing that I'd like to mention about the no perk limit thing. Thank God. I feel like the fact that you had a perk limit in the old Call of Duties, in the old zombies, I hated it. I saw no point in it. Now others might say, well, it prevented it from being too easy. It's like, yeah, but then they bring out a gobble gun where you can get all the perks right away. For free. So I don't think it was that. I don't know. I don't know why they did it. I'm glad that they didn't do it in this game. I thought the scaling for everything worked well. Like having to scale your weapons to pack a punch and then also upgrade it through these workstations or whatever they're called. I thought the scaling was unique. I wasn't sure how it was going to play out when I first heard about it in the Cold War Zombies trailer. Now that I've gotten to play it, I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. I thought it worked well. I thought it added a different element to the game completely, which it needed. Oh my, ammo. I also just, I personally just, I don't know. I enjoy this. I enjoy Forsaken. My favorite maps. That's the other thing. The Cold War, it's a nitpick, and it's also a compliment. It did not have any amazing maps by any stretch. Like, I would say this is probably the most amazing of the maps in terms of just how I feel playing it, the look. And then Mauer der Toten. My personal favorite, my own personal favorite is Mauer der Toten. I love the vibe of it, of Berlin and being on the rooftops. And it makes it feel a little bit more classic zombies. This one gives off 5 vibes in a way. But none of the maps, I would say, are extraordinarily amazing. They're not something that people are going to remember for years to come. I think people, if they ever come back to Cold War, will be like, oh yeah, I forgot about these. They're cool, but they're not, you know, ground shaking. But, you know, all my early years of playing fucking Call of Duty Zombies, I still remember 5 and all the memories I had on it. I still remember Kino and all the memories I had on it. I still remember maps like Buried and fucking Town even. Town. I had a good time on Town with my friends. I still remember all of those maps. I remember having so much fun playing them. I'm trying to think of all the Black Ops 2 maps. Why can't... Buried, Mob, Moon. Those maps are just instant classics. I think they are for a lot of people, and I think they are for a reason. You know, namesake, just... I don't know, man. They gave off vibes. But people weren't afraid to be creative. Like, Buried, I love that map. It's super creative. You're in a fucking old western town, underground, somewhere in fucking Africa. I think that's dope as shit. What are these maps? They're just maps taken either from multiplayer or campaign and turned into fucking zombies. That's it. That's all it is. D Machine isn't. Marauder Toten isn't. But this is ripped straight from fucking... We got a multiplayer map in the same map. And the multiplayer map sucks dick. I'll say it. It sucks. It's shit. It's trash. It's... I don't know. I feel like the one thing that this game lacked was just inventiveness with maps. And inventiveness in general, I guess, in a way. Other than multiplayer, I mean, other than zombies. Zombies definitely innovated in some ways. But it was really just an amalgamation of everything that had happened in zombies games. So I agree with people there when they say this game did lack some inventiveness and being original. Because no maps feel original anymore. I mean, or creative or unique. Like, yeah, you can say whatever you want. Dire Eyes is a trash map. But at least they were trying to make something unique.
Being bullish won't get you anywhere. I know.
Should I build the Wonder Weapon, or should I just get it from the box? Anyway, it's enough talking about Cold War. I'm getting all tripped up on my own words.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ray gun acquired.
That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I don't even want to talk about Vanguard. If I'm gonna talk about Vanguard, I'll make a video about Vanguard while I'm playing fucking Vanguard.
Small, but gets the job done.
It just seems like a more reasonable idea.
Y'all seeing this?
I'm done talking about Call of Duty though. I'm done voicing my opinions and criticisms. I've never been one to do... I've never been one for reviews. I've never been one for opinions. I've never been that guy to fucking scale games and score games and develop ratios. I've never been one for that. I've always been one to just fucking say dumb shit and play video games. And possibly get canceled for saying things that I probably shouldn't. I'm just kidding. I won't be doing that. Twitter scares me. That's why I'm not on it. Alrighty. Well, we're pretty much all set up. The only thing I need to do is Pack-a-Punch the Bullfrog, and then maybe go for the Crystal Axe, but I might not even do that. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Heads up, monkey going up. Mowing them down.
I don't know what my goal was there, but... Cool.
Stomping down. That head was rotten anyway.
Yeah, no, I have started playing Black Ops 3 Zombies again, and let me tell you, it's actually strange going back and playing that after playing Cold War Zombies, because like I said, Cold War Zombies is so easy. I forgot that every zombie in Black Ops 3 is a literal fucking crackhead. They will mess you up given the chance. Now, Black Ops 3, it can be said that, yeah, it's still one of the easier titles because of gobblegums, but it was perfectly balanced in the sense that you have all this gobblegums and the perks to help you get through rounds and stuff. But the zombies, man, they got something of their own. They have absolute crackhead levels of aggression and energy, and I swear to God, you have to have stamina up on that game or you are fucking screwed. I've tried training without stamina up, and it's just like I'd rather have stamina up. It just makes more sense to me than fucking trying to train without it. Just knowing how I feel the fucking wop wop wop. Another thing Cold War did great. Fucking brought back the ray gun from the dead. Like, it's absolutely cracked in this game. As it should be. It's a fucking wonder weapon. Shouldn't be underpowered. Did I put napalm on this? Oh, I did, didn't I? Oops! Whatever, we'll get shattered blast on it later. I want to more or less focus on my PM63 anyway. Really? Round 20. I also have... Where is it? A DoorDash. Canadian as fuck. I have an order headed to my house on its way. Just some drinks from the store. So if I end up pausing and getting up and leaving halfway through this, it's just because of that. That's all. And I'm just gonna look at the order quick and see what do be going on. Because the sooner I get those drinks, the better. Alrighty. We should be good. I probably won't have to get up and leave this seat for a little while, so let's just fucking kill some undead daddies, shall we? And if you're not calling them Call of Duty Zombies, there's only one proper thing you can call them, and that is undead daddies. See, look at that. Aether Shroud. I don't even have to worry about getting cornered anymore, because I can just go into Aether Shroud and come out of everything perfectly fine. It's just that simple. Yo, this really isn't a bad gun. Like, little, but it sure as hell packs a punch. Am I crazy? Okay, I have to ask. Am I crazy for absolutely loving electric cherry so much, or in this game, definitely upgraded elemental pop? Am I crazy for enjoying it? Why can't I pick it up? Oh, it's the Chrysalax Avenger. Wait. Ah! Bad idea. But like I said, Aether Shroud came in handy. Also the armor.
Throwing C4 charge. You keep coming, I'll keep killing.
I could easily go out and train. Fuck it. Why can't I? Why am I blanking so hard this time? It's probably the fact that I barely slept last night. I didn't have a good sleep at all. But I woke up, it was snowing, I got happy, and now I'm cozy and I want to sleep. So that's exactly why we are where we are. I'm okay with it. Honestly, I'm perfectly fine with it. I am not against it at all. If I do end up going down at some point, it is mostly because I put myself in stupid situations. I get a little too... But even if, like, these things, like I say, Forsaken and D-Machine, in my opinion, are the hardest maps because of the this one, because the opportunistic basis on killing the zombie. You have to kill the fucking abomination when his mouth is open. If you have Deadshot and a good weapon, that's not going to be a difficult task. It is not going to be hard at all. That's where we're going to go. I've trained so much in this area beforehand in other games that I'm so sick of just being in this area. I've seen it way too much and it has lost all interest. So I'm going to go train in the new area. Oh! I'm just throwing shit around, I guess. Sorry. Fuck you! Oh. Just trying to turn my phone off, damn. Fuck it. Don't need it, but it's a good lifeline for it to have.
Bushwhack.
I do be kind of wanting that, though.
That man expired for real.
Yeah, no, I'll make a little video explaining my thoughts on Vanguard and possibly getting into the complete letdown that zombies was, but at the same time I don't want to do it. Everyone's done it. You know, it's been beaten like a dead horse. The game hasn't been out for a full month yet, I don't even think. I could be wrong, but it's already, it hasn't even, it's maybe been a month or hasn't even been a month. And people are literally already beating that fucking horse to the fucking ground. Yes. I'm not even gonna, it's just people are fucking kicking the dead horse. It's, no one's gonna shut up about it. It's just how it is. So I really don't want to make, you know, a video explaining my thoughts. I will, maybe for the multiplayer, but for the zombies, I think everybody kind of knows how everybody feels about it. It's redundant. It's the beating of a dead horse. You know, I haven't scrolled on YouTube and not seen on the homepage or in my recommended, you know, Vanguard Zombies is trash, or my thoughts and opinions on Vanguard Zombies, or Vanguard Zombies is not savable, or, you know, what it'll take to save Vanguard Zombies. Like people have all the answers, like they know all this shit. Really, they don't fucking know. Fuck off. Unless you're Mr. Raffle Waffle, unless you're Mr. Raffle Waffles, I don't fucking want to hear anything about from you. Okay? I don't. I don't. Milo has shit all figured out. See, I like this little outside area. It's a good little training area. It's just different from training area. Back off. has this thing even leveled up once? No. No, okay, never mind. I'm tripping balls. We're okay. We're okay. Ah, bah, bah, bah.
Brain muncher frag.
Another abomination already? Okay. Perfect. You're going to kill that disciple. See, if you got dead shot, you're perfectly fine. And then you could just do the rest of the damage by shooting him normal. Another fucking right there.
Get on a shingle bag attack. Get the deck, mystery meat.
Look at that. What a solid version of this gun. Finally, after how many games of being a complete and utter letdown. Speaking of the ray gun, wonder weapons. Cold War wonder weapons. They were strange for me. Because none of them were objectively bad. I think the DIE Shockwave, or the different variations of the wonder weapon on D Machine. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Although a really cool premise, it's what the jet gun, should have been, or whatever. Or the Paralyzer is what the jet gun should have been. The DIE Shockwave, although a cool premise of being able to suck in zombies for in trade of ammunition, basically using them as ammunition and sucking in their fucking souls or whatever you're doing. I thought that was a really cool thing, but it's very underwhelming. It really didn't do much for me. I'd rather just try and get a ray gun on that map, or have a fully pack-a-punched weapon with Shatter Blast, which I have on this because it's absolutely cracked, and it's pretty much it's pretty much like having a wonder weapon. It's pretty much infinite damage all around. Then Firebase Z came out and the Ray K came out, and I liked it. I thought the Ray K was cool as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. Because it had good damage output. It was somewhat unique. It was just another variation on the ray gun, which is, Call of Duty has done multiple times, ray gun Mark II and Mark III. But although it was a variation on the ray gun, it actually felt unique compared to just calling it Mark IV. And it was fun. It had a different, almost like a landmine style where you could blast it and then, it pretty much suck zombies in and then blow them up, or freeze them and then blow them up. The Marauder Totem came out, and the Cerberus came with that map. Now the Cerberus, ooh, let me tell you, that is my second favorite wonder weapon on this game. I love that gun. I love the base pistol version. I also love the variant that shoots the fucking explosive rockets. I absolutely love it. Those are my two variations that I use. The other ones are fine. But the one with the rockets is amazing for taking out large crowds of zombies and disciples. And the Krasny Soldats. And the pistol, well, the pistol's just good all around. The standard format. And my favorite weapon, my favorite wonder weapon from this game, you guessed it, from Forsaken, is the Crystal Axe Avenger. Why? It is a solid wonder weapon, does great damage, You have the two variations of weapons that you can use. You can use the melee version, the axe, or you can turn it into the gun. Both are reasonably powerful. I choose to use the axe because it's just, I have more fun with it. And the reason why it gets first, because one, it's got good damage. It actually helps you. It can save your life. It can, you know, do damage to zombies up until a high round, and it can do a lot to these boss zombies. And also you get the ragdoll zombies. But also just because it's unique. It's nice to have a wonder weapon like that. I thought it was cool. Different take. And it looks dope. So, all in all, I think what I think what Cold War did is it gave us a decent sense of, you know, just comfort. You know, nothing was crazy, inventive, but nothing was terrible either. It was just well balanced. I had fun with it. You know, I enjoyed the maps. I enjoyed the weapons. I enjoyed the wonder weapons. I haven't done all the Easter eggs yet, but the one Easter egg I did, I, you know, enjoyed doing. It was fun, especially hearing my friends scream. But for the most part, like, look at that. That Shatter Blast is just absolutely nuts. But for the most part, I enjoyed this game. I enjoyed the life cycle of it. I thought, you know, there's nothing wrong with, I guess, getting somewhere comfortable in the middle of taking all the good things from past zombie games and putting them into one to kind of create a melting pot of
Dumbasses got no idea what
everything that's happened in the crazy years that we've had with game mode and Call of Duty. Did it innovate? Yeah, it did. I guess it brought, you know, that whole weapon tier system and the different levels of weapon upgrades, and then also being able to level up skills to whatever those little crystal things in the menu are. I always forget the names of them. Ethereum crystals. Being able to level up stuff with those, you know, that was definitely unique. It definitely added, you know, it didn't have gobblegums, but it added that advantage by adding the ability to level a bunch of stuff up and gain a lot of benefits from leveling up your perks, from leveling up weapon classes, and then having score streaks too, being able to call in artillery strikes or sit in a chopper gunner. Like, what? What? You would have told me that this is what zombies would have become, I would have told you you're fucking crazy. Like I said, do you really need a wonder weapon?
And the hits just keep on coming. Zombie down.
I'm feeling romantical. Man, when are my drinks gonna get here? I'm parched. I'm being overdramatic, I know. There we go. Should I? No, I won't. That's another reason why I like the staging areas, because I'm close to the pack-a-punch and it's just not as much running and traveling from portal to portal. That's the one thing I've been thinking about adding to my channel is zombie challenge videos, like one box hit challenges and, you know, jug only challenges and, you know, stuff that the community's been doing for a long time that I've never done before. And I've always enjoyed those types of videos. I've never even tried them myself without recording. So I'd be interested in doing those because I think I'd have a lot of fun with it. Also, I'm thinking about streaming Bloodborne and Souls-like games a lot more because I've been getting into those a lot recently. I slept on those games for most of my life until my friends were like, you know what? No, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna play this game and you're gonna fucking like it, and we'll teach you. I was like, okay, and now I'm completely addicted to it, and I can't help it. Level 18. Ho! Suck my dick, my titties in my dick. Okay, I have to check this fucking order because it should be here. It said it should have been here by like 9:30. It's fucking almost 10. Where do it be? Apparently, I don't have a dasher. My dasher is running behind, or whatever they're the fucking drivers, the delivery people. Well, they said now it's between 10 and 10. 10 and 10:10. So I do be hoping. Man, I wish I could play some music while doing this. I think it'd be far more enjoyable than just having hear me talk. I'm not a very talkative person in general. But I said to myself I should start uploading more. I started this YouTube channel just as a means to create. Nothing in particular, just to create. And here I am, struggling to even create. But I really wish I could have some music play in the background, but every time I have music in my videos, even stuff that's like just in a video game, oh god, YouTube loves to fucking send a copyright strike up my ass.
Appears KIA. I ain't stopping anytime soon.
Boom.
Multiple deadbeats down.
See, that Shatter Blast, look at how much damage it fucking does. It's real easy on that. It's really good for taking out his multiple heads. Boom. Round 30 already. No issues whatsoever. No downs. Nothing. This is where I say this game's a little bit too easy sometimes. Now, I feel bad about going off on fucking Call of Duty and the gamer and the player base, but I think everybody's kind of known for a while that, and there's a Tempest now, okay. That the Call of Duty player base, any player base for any video game now is so toxic. You can't have a video game without some fucking toxic fucking asshole somewhere. Fortnite's a kid's game. And, like, kids are toxic. I mean, I can't say anything. I grew up in Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. Game chat lobbies, you know. Those are the literal kings and queens and gods of being toxic. That's where it all started. If you didn't get called if you haven't been called a racial slur, then you didn't grow up in the Modern Warfare 2 game chat lobbies. It's just that simple. If you didn't get made fun of for having a higher voice because you hadn't hit puberty yet, I will say people are far more lenient against that now if you have a higher voice and you're playing Call of Duty, you know, I've heard people go like, yeah, what's up? And not immediately call them a squeaker. Modern Warfare 2, you haven't hit puberty yet and your voice is high. As soon as you say one word, one little peep, it doesn't matter if it's hey, hello, hi, or ah, you're done for. You're done for. You're absolutely dead meat. You will be ripped and torn to shreds. Oh my god, my sense of direction. I am so overtired, but I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. Fucking disciple! Ooh. You're aggressive, get rid of the boss zombies. Another criticism of this game got was the health bars. I mean, yeah, they're weird. I don't think the standard little bitch boy zombies need them. I think the boss zombies have definitely helped, being able to tell like how much health a fucking disciple or an abomination or even these manglers have. Yeah, it was weird. Was it game breaking? Not at all.
Y'all never stood a chance.
Another reason why this game was easier is you really have no shortage of ammo. You can pick up ammo off the ground from killing boss zombies. You can buy ammo. There's no shortage of ammo in this game whatsoever. No way. No way, Jose. See, and that's where I say you go back to playing Black Ops 3 or a game like that with very classic rules. And no armor, and no leveling up your jug, and no leveling up to have extra health or whatever.
Hit the deck, mystery.
I can get hit how many times and survive in this game. I go back to playing Black Ops 3 and I'm not careful, I get hit 4 times or 8 times with Widow's Wine, and I'm screwed. So it's like I've lost all sense of self-preservation from playing this game. I've lost sense of any awareness around me. It just does not exist. And I can just easily fucking destroy everything in my path.
Neutralize that rotten bastard.
Now, was this game difficult when you didn't have all the upgrades and the crazy stuff? Yeah, it had some challenge. Was it easier than any past zombies game we ever had? Yeah, still it was. But it still offered a challenge before you had all these upgrades that, you know, after playing for so long, I have now. And another, I swear the abominations are, last time I played this map, the abominations weren't coming in this quick. And again, I could be 100% wrong.
Priming multi-bomb. Bulldozer requesting artillery action. Leaving a pile of bodies in my way.
Oh.
Dead man expired for real.
The abomination's just taking it like a champ. How? Sir, I've shot your head. There we go. Whoop. Whoop. Don't even have to try to aim for the head. Deadshot Daiquiri be doing that for me. Does everyone have a different sensitivity that they play on for multiplayer and then zombies? Because I'm pretty sure I might be one of the only people I know that has a sensitivity I use when playing on zombies, and then sensitivity I use on multiplayer. Depending on the game and how it feels, of course. But most of the time, I have a high sensitivity to zombies, or a higher sensitivity, and then a lower sensitivity to multiplayer. Because I'll favor my aim a lot more in multiplayer, which I definitely don't have the worst aim. But I find being able to take those quick turns easier in zombies makes for a big difference in survival. Where multiplayer, I don't know, I can do just as fine with a high sensitivity, but I find I prefer it and do better on a lower one.
Nice to get a share.
Plus zombies, aiming is somewhat important, but it's really not the focal point of survival. I would suggest aiming for the head. You get more points and it does kill zombies faster, but yeah, go at your own pace. Do what you gotta do.
This is coming with me. Mine. All mine.
No, we won't even bother. Wow. Wow. Okay, I thought that was another abomination. Motherfucker! Just had you here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm back. There you go. Fuck you, Tempest. On this map, they just kind of throw every boss zombie at you, man. Disciples, Manglers, Abominations, Tempests. And the fucking Mimics. The only one they don't throw at you is the fucking Arcaton. Which I'm kind of thankful for. That fucking boss zombie annoys the hell out of me. It's a cool concept, but he's annoying as fuck. I don't care what anyone says. It's not hard, it's just so annoying. And so are these disciples, but they're really not that big of an issue. Sir, calm down. Very nice.
Laying claim to this one. Don't mind if I do.
They still haven't found me a delivery driver yet. I've been having problems with DoorDash all night. Well, not all night, but tried to get food last night. Didn't work. Tried to get food tried to get stuff when I first woke up. Still isn't working. So if it doesn't work, you know, I'll work my best to get my cash, my money refunded. Because fuck that! You ain't taking my money and not delivering what is owed. I'm a hard-working boy. I work hard for that. Take them all out, watch.
Die, you shit-son shingles!
That shatter blast is just too crazy. It's too crazy, man. Again, Aether Strats have me clutch for when I make fucking stupid mistakes like that. Barely been using the raid.
Nice to get a share.
Exfil window open.
Zombie down.
Yeah, boy!
You keep coming. I'll keep killing.
Oh no! Oh no! Anyway. I'm about done with that anyway. I'm not gonna fucking try and go for these high rounds. I get bored after a while anyway. I still need to go for a level, for around 100 on this game though, because I don't have one yet. It's just I get halfway through it, I get to around 45, and I fucking want to crawl into bed and sleep. That's it. So yeah, this is kind of my early morning chill out sesh. I'm gonna try and catch some Z's. Hopefully my DoorDash driver will fucking get some sense put into him, or I'll just get refunded. Anyway, thank you. Goodbye. And remember, fuck my opinions. They don't mean anything.